me get on the Facebook Live. Oh, I got a couple funny stories I want us to bring up here. Saturday. This show is called what again? Saturday night super show. Can y'all?
Hi, Facebook Live.
Hey, Facebook Live. Do you guys? Can you hear us? See us?
We're still talking. We're to make.
We're
checking
talking.
Our levels.
We're talking. Down. Mike, I guess Chris wants you to turn the thing down a little bit.
Oh, turn it down a little bit.
So
I turned it off.
Like the connection went out.
Oh, why are you doing that? This is weird. Why is?
And then I'm waiting for the delay.
Why is this doing this?
Okay, it came back. Yeah, down.
Okay.
Down. All right, we're gonna get this going here in just a second, everybody, and then we will start having tons of fun. Just tons and tons of fun.
I knew her in high school.
Share this real quick.
Go ahead and turn it down like a quarter turn.
Let's get this party started! Exclamation.
That's what she said.
That should be good. Just good.
We're good?
Ooh,
good.
Nice. Okay. That reminded me. We'll talk about it later. That's where it started. Watch now. Almost sounds like an order.
Now.
Now. Okay. All right. Make sure my volume's down. What's up, Vince? Okay. I think we're about ready. Okay, so. Yeah, we ready to go? Boom. Okay. All right, Saturday night Super Show. Coming to you semi-live on a Thursday afternoon / Saturday night, depending if you're watching us on Facebook Live or listening in. Either way, we're going to have some fun. Me and co-host / producer extraordinaire Mike in studio.
Well, I said, what's up, ladies, last week, so I'm going to say, what's up, fellas, this week.
Nice. Look at you. Look at the equal opportunity. What we
hashtag me too.
Yeah, equal opportunity offender. So we're going to have a lot of fun. We've got some great topics we're going to go. We do have a special guest calling in. Who's going to be calling in, Mike?
It's going to be Senior Chief Don Shipley, United States retired. He is the renowned fake Navy SEAL hunter.
Nice.
And he also goes after other people using stolen valor.
Love it. I see those stories of people who do that stuff and them getting just stone cold busted.
But, he does his research. He doesn't like, hey, come here, your uniform's all jacked up.
Pulling people off street.
He will, if you're using illegal means to use that uniform, he will find you and make you cry.
Nice. And make you cry. As he should.
Yeah.
As he should. And because he was in the news because of this whole thing that happened with the
Nathan Phillips,
who was saying, it was Vietnam, veteran, talking about being in Vietnam, and he had never actually gone to Vietnam,
right,
et cetera, and he just
and then all of a sudden YouTube decided to pull his channel.
Isn't that funny? All right, well that'll be great to hear about that. So, all right, so anyway, how's your week been going, Mike? Did you do anything for Fat Tuesday?
Just fat.
Just being fat at home.
Just being fat at home.
Well,
it was just like Fat Monday.
Yeah. Come on over here. I had I had an uncle that passed away, my Uncle Jim. He was an actual Vietnam veteran. And so they had his funeral on Tuesday, and those military funerals and services are always like, man, they're just so moving. They're always so moving. And but it was so cold outside that day. It was really cold, and then my wife, she doesn't do good with the cold. It kind of flares up her joints and all that stuff and whatever. And then so we went home and just kind of chilled out. And I didn't make it to any of the Fat Tuesday stuff we're supposed to do. And
any of the Fat Wednesday stuff.
Right. We decided to push it to Fat Wednesday. It's a new thing now for the family. But I was supposed to judge also Tuesday night a pancake eating contest.
Oh, Tuesday night.
Wow. At like 6:30ish. And I completely Forgot. I was thinking it was later in the week. I was thinking it was like next day or so. In my head, I was not thinking it was Tuesday night. And I write everything on my calendar. I mean, I live by my calendar. And that's always my worst fear, that I'm going to miss something. I've never missed anything until that one.
I was going to say.
What?
Up until now,
until now.
You can't say never anymore.
Right. Prior to this, I had never missed it. And I felt so bad because my friend next day, who's the one that arranged for me to be doing this, you know, she texted me. She was, so how did it go? And I was like, oh,
hey, she wasn't there either, though.
Right.
So.
That's true. She wasn't there either. So, but anyway, I felt bad. So, anyway,
did you eat pancakes to ease your sorrow?
I tell you what, I had some pancakes the other day at a place called was it Twin Sisters? I've never been there. They had
on North New Braunfels.
I think so, near the McNay.
Yeah, that's good stuff,
dude. They had a cinnamon roll pancake that I about took my shirt off to eat.
We mean bout.
Right, I was like rubbing my body all over the pancake and the syrup, just so good.
Like the belt came off and everything.
So good.
They've been there. It has to be at least 92, 93, if not earlier.
Really? No, they're really good. I can see why they've been lasting.
And they're sisters.
Are they actually sisters? Mm-hmm. Nice. See, there you go. All right, family business. So, it's hard for you to tell on the Facebook Live, but I'm wearing my Tito's Vodka T-shirt. Mike has some swag. He's got his Tito's Vodka bandana. Here he comes over knocking equipment. See if you can see that. But I call him, he's going to be Uncle Tito. Hey, Uncle Tito. So
I'm Tito on the streets and vodka in the sheets.
And sweet vodka in the sheets. So, so he's got his swag. And so we were, so it's just, it's just one of those things. I just want people to realize, though, that, and Chris and I were having this conversation. And, this show's fun. We like to have a lot of fun. We like to bring community events, but we will never, ever, ever sell out.
No sellouts.
We're never going to sell out to
keeping it real.
We're never going to sell out to sponsors. We're never going to sell out to corporate money. We keep it real. We keep it authentic. Am I right, Chris? Am I right?
Never. Corporate sellouts are the worst.
Right. Hold on, wait. You look very Garth in Wayne's World here. You're completely covered in Tito's vodka swag. I mean, I brought some in, but like we're supposed to give some of that away, dude. Like
we can still give it away.
But I like how you're not selling out, but you're completely covered head to toe. Hold on, you got. He's got Tito's cap, Tito's bandana, Tito's sunglasses, and a Tito's T-shirt. I don't want to ask about your underwear. They got Tito's underwear?
Yes, they do.
Yeah, they got.
I got Tito's underwear.
Don't do it
from Salvation Army.
Don't do it, Chris. Don't do it.
And
all right.
Don't forget your Tito's break.
Maybe we will.
Sponsored by Tito's.
Oh yeah, we'll do our sponsor. Tito's. Okay, maybe we'll sell out a little bit. So I don't know. Just hey, look, Tito's is great. I would do Tito's for free. Just don't let them hear me say that. Chris is like head to toe swag. Like we're supposed to give this stuff away.
Tito's shoes.
No, but I do love me some
Speaking
Tito's.
of shoes, have you seen this Vans challenge? Just popped in my head.
Where you're throwing the Vans and they got to land upright?
They'll land up.
Mike, I'm so sick of challenges.
No, it's not a challenge. Though. Vans is saying you throw it, they will land upright.
Here's the thing. This works out great for Vans because even if they don't land upright, they still got the publicity. People are talking about it. But it seems to me, based on what I've seen, those Vans land upright. They're like a cat.
Some kids would jump off a second story or something. I'm going to land upright. Now they're like 2 feet into the ground.
Right. No, that's what I'm saying. There's too many of these challenges, man. Like this cheese challenge where people are throwing cheese on babies.
Dude, if I saw someone do that, I'd smack them. It's a baby. Look, hey, I tried it, but I threw shredded cheese. It wasn't quite the same. So, right, you threw hot nacho cheese. I'm going to do the scalding cheese challenge.
Scalding cheese challenge. Yeah, you throw it on your buddy. Just, hey, man, I mean, don't be a baby. You can handle it. But who?
Your skin's only sloughing off. Come on, dude.
I mean, it's just so like you got to think these babies are like so confused. They just see a piece of cheese, right? Suddenly they're blind.
They trust you.
Right? They trust you.
They're like, that's my mama.
Oh,
that's my daddy.
Right.
I love. What did he just do to my
face? Dude, right? You're gonna have therapy later. That 25-cent slice of cheese just cost you like $10,000 in therapy.
Okay, 1989. My dad's house. I think he might be listening. He fell off the porch. We had a porch at the second step was only like 3/4 of it, and he fell. He fell like a foot a foot. He still to this day mentions, "Oh, you remember the time that I fell?" So can you imagine the baby is going to be in therapy for having Velveeta thrown at them?
Right. It's like, right. What happened, Velveeta? so
the jungle. They were like, queso.
Right. I spent 3 months in the cheese. So
I've seen things. You're like, what have you seen? Swiss. Gouda.
Right. It was horrible. Yeah. So
well, hopefully they don't throw like chunks of cheese at their faces.
That's see, now that would be funny. That I could deal with. The
slice injury.
The slice is too easy. No, just throw shredded cheese like confetti. No, so but things can happen because when I was a kid, one time I was kind of like a latchkey kid when we lived in Houston. Like I'd come home from school and I had to just be home for like hours by myself till like my mom, my stepdad got home. So anyway,
midnight.
So one day, I don't know how I knew for some reason that my stepdad was getting home early or something. But point is, I hid and I scared him.
Dude.
Yeah, I scared him. He's a big dude, but I scared him.
Oh wait! You scared him because he thought you were missing, or you scared him because like you jumped
he didn't
out?
he didn't know I was gonna be home. I forgot what it was.
You did the whole Inspector Clouseau and Tito.
I hid.
Hey!
Yeah, he came in and I scared him, and he went. He jumped, and then I guess he got embarrassed because of the fact that he jumped. Like
so he spanked you.
He looked kind of girly. So no, he didn't spank me. He knew better because my mom would kill him. So mom would stab him, and so but he decided to get me back. So one day he actually took the time to come home early from work just to wait for me to scare me. And so I come in and he jumps out and scares me. And I was like, ah! And I went into shock. I was like, ah! I couldn't move. Like my body was paralyzed. Yeah, I really was. I was just screaming, And then he's looking at me like, oh crap. Like I snapped his mind. Right. And then once I realized like it's him, like it starts to register in my brain, but I still couldn't stop shaking and screaming.
Did you pee?
Then I started laughing, like giggling.
Yeah, it's normal.
As I was still in shock and paralyzed, so now I just look psychotic. And it's like, and he was so scared. He was like, he started slowly kind of shake me like, hey.
Here, have some Sprite and some vapor rub. Right, you'll be fine, mijo.
Right. His mind is all, I'm just going to have to kill him. What? It escalates.
Right. I came home and he was not here.
Right, I'm saying. Right, yeah. So, but dude, it was so funny because he freaked out like, oh my God, like I really messed him up. So to this day, I'm still scared of the dark now.
Nice.
So, well.
He's like, I don't like surprises.
Yeah, but but these challenges though, I hope they stop because they've gotten ridiculous. So, like the one people jumping out of their cars, remember they're dancing to that song,
Kiki.
That stupid thing.
Dude, that was playing on the station when I walked in outside.
Did you like?
I did.
Like you did the walk and oh God, give me the Tito's thing back. Don't do that. So
choo choo, do you love me?
All right, so some interesting news stories here, Mike. A few little things I wanted to kind of get some of your input on. You and I both like
women,
ladies. Ixnay on the Octane. That's not what we're talking about.
The ladies.
I know. I can see it in your eyes. That's not what I was going to say. We like movies. We like nostalgic stuff, toys. Old stuff like that. So I was seeing this thing where there's I still have a lot of toys from when I was a kid. I don't know if you do. Do you have anything?
We lost most of them in a flood in storage.
Sorry for bringing up that painful memory. Right.
I'm gonna cry and then laugh.
So then the answer is no. No. I still have a lot of toys. Now I have a lot that got destroyed because my stupid cousins. I had a lot of stuff stored at my grandmother's house, and they went and broke into the shed where it was stored, broke into my toy box. Now this is when I was
going through bad cousins.
Yeah, this is when I was going through a hard time in my life. Like my mom's single mom. We're trying to find somewhere to live. We had to store some stuff there, but I had a lot of cool toys, and they went and broke in, and they took all, just destroyed everything.
How many have been in prison?
So, none. If anything, I'm the one that's going to jail.
Nice.
Right. We'll talk about that a little later too, because we do want to thank one of our new sponsors, AAA Garcia bail bonds. Speaking of jail, they should be in jail. So I know it's a weird segue, but Louie and Stephanie run a great bail bonds place there. They
Garcia.
Right. That's what we were talking about. We're like, okay. I said, Louie, do you want me to say AAA Garcia bail bonds, or should I say AAA Garcia bail bonds, or just bail bonds? He's like, I don't know, say whatever you want, because everybody says kind of something different. So the bottom line though is,
what would you say? You were got arrested.
I'm getting arrested. with that same voice, I guess, too. So, they caught me. I said they wouldn't catch me. They caught me. So, anyway, so while we're on this, I might as well mention this. So, you want to put this number down in your phone because Garcia
210-888-BAIL.
No, it's not. No, I wish it was that easy. I said, give me an 800 number because actually, if you're in San Antonio, outlying areas, really just anywhere.
Because KTSA,
or across the
99 counties.
99 counties. So anywhere within the sound of my voice of 99 counties.
Unless you're Rebecca Cranston in Australia.
Yeah, you never know. They may be able to do something international. So either way, here's a phone number. I want you to put it down. Hold on. It's 210-888. See, at least that part's easy. 888-2245. 210-888-2245. Or you can just go to AAAGarciaBailBonds.com. That's why it's easier to remember. It's just 3 A's. AAAGarciaBailBonds.com. So 210-888-BAIL. Oh, you're right. 210-888-BAIL. My bad, Mike. So either way, not that I'm saying you guys are going to get arrested, but you never know. You never know.
Because you might see someone throwing some cheese at a kid, next thing you know, you're smacking a mom.
Right. Right. You never know. We've all done a little jail time. I'm just saying. So I didn't have AAA Garcia at the time, and I had no one to call. I had no one to call.
Oh, Chris been in jail. I've never been in jail.
Well, you were a cop. I would expect. Well, I don't know. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
I had an uncle who was a cop. He went to jail big time.
Hello.
Long story. So anyway, but yeah. So 210-888-BAIL. That makes it easy. Why didn't Louis tell me to say bail?
I don't know.
But when,
I think I got that from his wife.
See,
she sent me
and that's why she has to help run the business. She should be doing more stuff because Louis, he's got that fancy beard.
I'm trying to think of her name.
And
Stephanie.
Yeah. Louis got that fancy beard, and he figures, I got a fancy beard, so I don't gotta.
He's all like, the chicks and the dudes dig the beard.
Right. He's all, I don't gotta clarify my phone number. So, anyways, 210-888-BAIL if you need.
Hello, operator. I need the guy with the beard and the bail.
Right. Yeah. The fancy guy.
Google beard and bail. Oh, you mean
Yeah, right. I told him. I said, dude, because Louis, for anybody, and if you can see this thing, this is kind of a picture of really this drawing, kind of what Louis looks like. I told him, I said, dude, you're kind of like you look like Dog the Bounty Hunter to a certain degree, but like Mexican style.
Perro.
So that's what I told him. Perro the Bounty Hunter. I think this is a thing. He needs to have his own show. Because he's a big dude. Like, he's a big dude.
Chris is laughing.
He's a teddy bear. But
Chris wants to produce.
Would you, Chris? Yeah, that'll be cool. And then me and Mike are part of the team.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Mike.
What would you do?
I don't know.
Chris and I would
I'll handle social media.
Hey, we're chasing
I'll do the Facebook
John
Live.
Johnson.
I'll do the Facebook Live. I'll handle that part.
You'll do like the
you and Louis.
The whole U.S. Marshal. This is Roman Garcia from bail bonds, and we're looking for John Johnson. If you see him, we'll give you $25.
Yeah, there you go. That's exactly right. So I want to have Louis come in here because he has some of these, bail jumpers, and he's got stories. But dude, he should do that.
I was a bail jumper, chaser, bounty hunter for like a month and a half.
Really?
Yeah.
And did you?
It was fun.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I bet you liked it.
It was investigations and kind of like, come here, kind of stuff. So,
that's cool. See, we should do that.
I did stuff I'm not even sure it was technically legal.
Probably wasn't, Mike.
Well, no, like I called their girlfriend's place of employment saying, hey, this is corporate. Do you have an address for such and such?
Look at you.
And they're like, well, I'm not. Are you going to answer or not? Let me talk to your supervisor.
You must want to be fired too.
Hold on. Right. And they gave me the address. I was like, dude, are you serious? Come on.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure some people could get off from their sentence because of those things you did.
But is that illegal? Because I wasn't a police officer.
Seems illegal. Seems illegal. Like you're impersonating a something. So anyway, we'll find out. We'll see what stories Louis has. We'll try to get him here in studio. But either way, if you're going to go to jail or some of your loved ones are called
if he's chasing bail jumpers, does he want to be seen?
No, but he's not chasing them. I'm encouraging him to chase them. I'm like, dude, you need to chase him because you look like you should be chasing people.
It's too much like work.
You look. So anyways, I love how we completely got off of our story because you mentioned because you said my cousins went to jail for stealing toys.
I was trying to save your story, but go ahead.
God, I'm going to help people here, Mike. This is helping. This is what we do on this show. We not only have fun,
we're humanitarians,
and help save the world and do community stuff, but we inform. And I feel we want to help people better their lives. And a lot of people feel their lives would be bettered by some cash. And so here's the thing. So what I was getting to is some of these toys now are worth so much money, you know? And so one of the things I was looking at, there's a Beanie Baby, a Beanie Baby.
Okay.
$475,000 for this Beanie Baby. See? Now
I'm going to be looking at Beanie Babies everywhere.
It might have got washed away in a flood.
I'm going to see it in some child's.
This one is it's I don't know. It's
going to be in.
To me, it looks like every other friggin'
It's going to be in
Baby.
a carriage. I'm going to throw a piece of cheese at the baby and mama and take it.
Yeah, I mean, to me, I wouldn't know. Like, if I saw a Beanie Baby somewhere, I would be like, it could be worth $4.75. I wouldn't even know. I would be like
$4.75.
Yeah.
So what is it?
There's it says it's a weird pink Beanie Baby. I don't know. To me, it doesn't look like anything different. It's like a purple, pinkish Beanie Baby.
But why is it worth so much?
I guess because it's just rare, Mike. Just like anything, it's rare.
They made 5.
It's rare, right? Something like that, right? Are they all? I don't know. Like they, has 3 eyes. Weird stuff like that.
One guy collected all of them, and then except 5, and then they all burned down in a house fire.
What? And then,
crazy.
Hey, and the only ones that went up in value were the 5 he never got.
Exactly. And Nicolas Cage was like, "I will find them.
I will find them." So
Beanie Baby treasure.
Now here's the thing too, right? I used to collect Hot Wheels. I don't know if you did.
What do you mean used to?
I used to. They're all gone.
Oh, I thought you said you still do.
No, they're all gone.
Oh,
they've disappeared on me.
Cousins stole them.
My cousins. All right. Well, this one was kind of actually what happened. My Hot Wheels. I almost shouldn't share the story. I'm gonna lose my street cred. I had a case of Hot Wheels.
What's street cred?
Hey, what street? Right. You're all Stone Oak Parkway is not street cred. So
Stone Oak Parkway, Gonzafos.
So I went to a friend's house and I took my Hot Wheels. I had them in a case. Cool collection of Hot Wheels. He happened to have a Donnie and Marie microphone.
What?
Where
you traded them for the microphone?
I traded them for the microphone. Where you could tune the microphone to one of the AM stations and you could hear yourself over the radio. And I thought that was the coolest thing ever. And I love Donnie and Marie. And I'm singing, I'm a little bit country. I'm a little bit rock and roll. And so I traded him those freaking Hot Wheels for that microphone. I came home. My mom was pissed.
Yeah?
She's like, you did what?
She's like, if it's not Engelbert Humperdinck, it ain't Jack.
Right. To where she goes, a microphone, what's that going to do for you, Roman? Comedy, what's that going to do for you? You're going to be just a bum loser going nowhere.
And look at me now. She was right.
Look at me now.
She was right.
What do you think of that, Mom? Look at me now. See? But that even right there, that showed I want to be on radio, even as a kid. But again, these Hot Wheels.
So hopefully that will pan out.
Well, I don't know, because now I'm looking at this Hot Wheels van. Again, it's like a pink. What's it? Pink. It's like a pink purple van.
That's Barbie.
It's worth $72,000.
Shut up.
It's the pink rear loading. Anyway, pink rear loading Volkswagen Beach Bomb van, and it's like purple, and the back flips up.
Okay,
the rear opens.
If you're in California at the beach with that actual car, unless you are a girl, you're getting your butt kicked. I'm just telling you.
Well, no,
the surfers are just gonna.
This one has a surfboard sticking out of the back.
I understand that.
It has a board sticking out the rear end.
But the surfers won't
worth
stand
$72,000. Anyway, I don't know. So I'm rethinking this Donnie Marie microphone thing. Let me see what else they had on here. There's a couple of ones. There's a Superman toy worth $20,000 from 1940. Okay, you could see that. It's old. It's good. Superman, I can see. I've been any old Superman stuff. Teddy Ruxpin. Do you remember Teddy Ruxpin?
Mm-hmm.
We had a Teddy Ruxpin. Well, not for me, but for one of my oldest kids.
Was that the one that the National Enquirer said was inhabited by the devil?
I believe so. I remember there was some Teddy Ruxpin.
Every toy was possessed by the devil, according to the National Enquirer.
All right. Maybe it was.
Yeah. Hot Wheels.
So
it's got the devil in them.
By the devil and a surfboard. So anyway, so Teddy Ruxpin now $400. If you got a Teddy Ruxpin out there, that thing is worth $400.
A whole 400, but it has to be in good shape though.
Well, I mean, you don't want it missing freaking arms. I mean, you don't want to be like, okay, I gotta get 175.
Need some freaking arms, Roman.
Freaking arms. Light Bright. I used to have a Light Bright too. As a matter of fact, I had a Light Bright up till about.
This explains so much.
Does it now? Light Bright's fun, dude. I don't know what you're. Okay. I don't know who you think you.
G.I. Joe.
Imagine if we have one right now with Light Bright. We could spell out Tito's and AAA Garcia on a Light Bright and have it right here in front of my monitor. How cool would that be?
How much is it?
$400.
Yeah, we wouldn't be doing that with $400.
$400, dude. So anyway, point is, I had a Light Bright too, and I'd have to say I probably had it up till maybe 10 years ago in a garage sale. I think I sold it.
And now, look.
Now, look
You know
what I
why?
did.
You know why? Because yours is out there. Got the stock.
You're right. If I hadn't sold mine, it would still be worth just $19.95. So anyway, anyway, that's just some of the toys. I'm not going to sit here and list them all, but if you got any of those, you're welcome. You're welcome. And
if you used to and you don't have them, we're sorry.
Yeah, I had like a Star Wars Death Star.
Wow.
I had it, and it
I
was.
don't think I even had that one.
It was an upright Death Star. It had levels. It had a little trash compactor. Had a laser on top.
Had the space custodians. Hey, your mother's not here. Pick up your phasers.
Right, your mother's not here. Pick up after yourself. Right. You gotta put away a lightsaber. You left it here on the roll top desk.
That's how people knock their eye out.
I say that because at my house, I have a little roll top desk. Everybody leaves everything on there, like the weirdest stuff, like empty sodas, underwear, socks, a Rubik's cube, like just
squirrel carcass,
random, just random things. I'm like, what the heck is going on here? So anyway, so that was that. And then we have we talked about this. I got my trip coming up here, Mike. My trip to Italy.
In Paris.
Did I tell you my mom's going with me?
No.
My mom's going. Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, my mom's going. So
she taking her own food?
She didn't need to because
she's better bring some Lunchables.
So my mom says, and a lot of my friends who know me, have hung out with me, they know this. I have like a tiny bladder syndrome. Like I'm forever like I have a beer or two. Like I'm in the bathroom. Like right now I'm drinking coffee.
I'm just
processing. You're processing. Yeah. I bet you are. So
I'm just trying to think of how many times you've peed every time we've been here at the station.
A lot, Mike.
4 or 5. Then think about it.
I mean, yeah, I go before the show, go right after
4
the show.
4 or 5 times a day.
I've gone in the middle of the show, you just don't know it. So then I think our latest sponsor depends. No. So my mom says, she's like, Mijo, are you sure you can do this trip? I said, what do you mean? She goes, it's a long flight to get to Italy. I was like, yeah, I know. I mean, I went last year. I know. She's like, and you got to pee a lot. She goes, so I don't know if you should do. I know.
Mom's keeping it real.
I know. I'm like,
do you have Depends?
And I'm here, but I'm like,
Sunday Super Show by Depends.
I'm like, they have bathrooms on these planes, right? Like, did you not realize that there was? And
you pee out the side of the door,
right? And she goes, no, but still,
hold my belt.
Right. So, right. Someone hold me while, right. Yeah, like open this door. So, and she was like, well, no, even so. She goes, maybe you should wear, she told me, maybe you should wear a diaper.
Oof.
And and with my mom, I don't know if she's joking or not, but she was kind of serious. And so my mom literally is telling me to wear a diaper on the flight to Italy. Which, you know what?
I can't blame her, though.
I'm almost thinking it's not a bad idea, though.
Well, let me think about it.
I think in my day-to-day. Think how much time I would save.
Well, not day-to-day. That's kind of weird.
Dude, I spend so much time in the bathroom. I could be so productive if I decided to wear diapers.
You'd be productive and be like, what is that? Oh, it's Roman.
Hey, and then they're changing my diaper like a baby up on the counter.
You forgot the talc.
Right. They try to put me on that plastic bin and just like just freaking breaks, dude. Just the talc. You got a big old thing of talc. But I'm just like,
I can see it on a flight like that if you have issues. No, I'm being serious. I mean, that way if you go into the restroom, you're walking down the aisle, and all of a sudden some guy's in there taking just a mega dump, and you got to wait for it to air out after he walks out.
Not just a dump. You're like a mega dump.
Because people don't take regular dumps on the plane. They take mega dumps. It's like they wait years to take just the most foul evacuation of their bowels on the plane.
Stop, dude. That's so bad.
Brought to you by...
Right. Well, what I don't understand on that note, not to just go down this trail, but Mike started it. People who do that at restaurants, like, especially like it's a restaurant where it's like at one stall.
Yeah.
And you go in there and someone's like taking care of all their business. Like, dude, rush home or go.
Like, that's all I need for 2019.
That's what I'm saying. Just like other people need to use the bathroom. You're here occupied like it's a spa.
You're like, okay, this place is only 5,000 square feet. And we can smell it throughout the whole 5,000 square feet.
You're ruining dinner for everybody. I'm sorry, everybody listening. This Mike.
Yeah, it's your late dinner at 11 o'clock on Saturday night.
So,
your midnight snack.
Right, your midnight.
I recommend a turkey breast sandwich with Swiss. a little Dijon mustard,
Oh God,
some beefsteak tomatoes, some lettuce.
Let's cleanse the palate here a little bit, Mike. Let's cleanse the palate. So, speaking of cleansing the palate, if you were out enjoying dinner at a restaurant and a wonderful night out, you might want to also imbibe in some delicious drinks, and that should include some Tito's vodka. So here's a word from our sponsor, Tito's Vodka.
Tito's Handmade Vodka is America's original craft vodka. In 1995, Tito set out to build a microdistillery, incorporating elements of artisan craftsmanship from boutique wineries into the spirits industry. Pot distilled, made from corn, Tito's is naturally gluten-free, crafted in Austin, Texas, to be savored by spirit connoisseurs and everyday drinkers alike. For Tito's recipes, infusion ideas, Tito's swag, or to learn more about our story, visit Tito'sVodka.com. 80 proof Tito's Handmade Vodka, crafted to be savored responsibly.
Well, kind of some sad news, Mike, that you had, we had shared this, Jason Priestley passed away.
Not Jason Priestley.
He's alive?
Yeah.
Who died? Luke Perry.
Luke Perry.
Who?
Luke Perry.
Jack Osborne?
King Kong Bundy also died. You want to make fun of that?
So Luke Perry, Jason Priestley, they
Are
look
you
alike.
joking? No, they do not look alike.
Look, Mike, I have to say, I don't know what's going on with me, okay? There's some things happening in my mind. Because earlier, when I was talking to Ann here, who she helps us take care of all of our stuff we got to do here, we were talking in the hallway, and I was mentioning AAA Garcia bail bonds because she's familiar with them. And then she's like, oh, she was, I need to call them because there were some events coming up they wanted to get them participating in. She was, what's his name again? I go, it's Louis. And then I go, last name's escaping me right now, thinking it's Salazar. She goes, or Garcia. I went, oh my God. I said,
Because it's
Garcia. And what was I thinking? Because I know a Louis Salazar. And I guess it's Louis, like it's stuck in my head. Point is, I don't know what's going on, Mike. Anyway.
As long as you were like, Louis.
So Jason Priestley died.
Luke Perry.
Okay. Who?
Luke.
No, so Luke Perry died. That was sad because the guy was young.
52.
Dude, it's scary. It's scary when you see stuff
But you know
like that
what?
happen.
With a stroke, 11-year-olds who died from a stroke.
You're right. And here's the thing. So they had all these doctors and experts on talking about, now strokes, right? Because of this big news. And like you have these doctors that they're like, well, here's the thing. You just got to be sure, keep an eye on your blood pressure, your cholesterol, diabetes, foods you're eating. Like they listed all these things like that.
What was your blood pressure today?
That everybody knows. I don't know. It feels okay.
104/68.
Look at you, like a champ, like a champ. So I don't really check my blood pressure that much. My wife checks hers all the time because hers shoots up. Matter of fact, today she was
She shoots up
blood pressure issues, and it's weird. Once I leave the house, her blood pressure goes down. Yeah, so suddenly
She
everything's
passes
normal.
out because it goes down slow.
Right. I'm kind of tough to live with, Mike. So anyway, but
She goes to a roller coaster.
But they're like stating the obvious, they're like saying all this stuff, and watch your salts and watch it. And I'm like, these are things we all know. You just don't know when stuff's gonna happen.
You think people should know?
Really? You think there's people that don't know
There's some.
that eating everything you want, not taking care of
You
yourself?
can't eat everything you want.
Well, you can, but then you die. You do. You die. And I don't understand why that is. I don't understand why the food I like isn't super healthy food. Right? Like, I don't understand why
it isn't good.
Why tortillas aren't like, oh man, they're just as good as kale.
That'd be awesome.
That would be awesome. So why isn't that the case? It's like a cruel twist of life where it's like the things that taste the nastiest
Are the best for you.
is the best for you, what you need to eat to survive. And this carne guisada with cheese on a tortilla, which you want to rub all over your body, is going to kill you.
Wow. I'll just eat it.
I really like carne guisada with cheese, in case you couldn't tell.
They don't have that in Italy.
Do you cook, Mike? Really? You don't cook that much?
I'm not like a foodie or anything.
So
I'm an eatie. I'm not a foodie.
Do you eat a lot of fast food or what? What do you do? Are you just
No, I'm saying
starved?
I don't cook
Just starved.
myself.
So who cooks?
Wife, mother-in-law.
Really? They do?
5-year-old daughter.
That's
I'm
good.
like, chop, chop.
That kind of Daddy wants a sandwich. So so my wife doesn't cook a lot. She knows that. We're not hiding anything here, not saying anything anybody doesn't already know. My mother-in-law cooks pretty good. She cooks periodically. My kids cook. I wish I had more time to cook. I really don't. But I don't understand, like, when I was first married, like, it didn't matter to me that she didn't cook a lot. Now it's like a big thing. Like it creates arguments. I'm like, can I just get some food up in this place? Why am I eating cereal for dinner? You know, it's just one of those things that makes marriage sometimes a little bit of a challenge. So, but hold on, I was trying to. Where did this thing go? But speaking of marriage, so I was going to bring up this story. So I think it was is in Utah. I don't know if you saw this, where they now have, it's no longer a crime to have sex outside of marriage.
Really?
It was a crime. Like, it was fornication. And it was a crime. Like, you could go to jail, I guess, pay a fine.
Unlawful carnal knowledge.
Basically, yeah. So,
this is Utah.
Yeah. And it's like, so the question is,
what was the offense, though?
It was
a fine. I'll pay the fine. You know.
Yeah, right. You better be fine. So that just cost me $300. So I guess you had to pay a fine. I don't think they took you to jail or anything. But the thing is, the fact that law is was still on the books and it just got changed. So imagine that. You know, you're. Imagine you're fornicating. Wait, never mind. Let me word this differently, Chris.
No,
oh God, y'all don't want to see the movement Chris just did, huh?
That brings a lot of questions to mind. I mean, you're right.
So then the question is, okay, so if I'm not supposed to have sex, you know, you live in Utah, you're not supposed to have sex outside of marriage. And then once you're married, you don't have sex inside of marriage. So like no one's having sex in Utah? Like what is going it's just not going to happen? I mean, right?
That's why no one goes to Utah. I've seen SLC Punk. That's a good movie.
Drive through Utah real fast. So
that's why the Flying Elvises went to Vegas.
There you
Flying
go.
Elvises Utah chapter.
Because everybody have sex in Vegas. That's I guess.
I think it's a law that you have to have sex in Vegas.
That's what I hear. That's what I hear. I haven't been to Vegas in a long time, so I don't know. So anyways, but I just thought that was interesting. It's like, there's just these antiquated, these antiquated laws. But I just imagine like, what are you in for? Fornication. Like, what? Yeah. I guess that gives you a little street cred. No?
Nah.
Why?
It's just kind of like, you got caught?
It's like,
you got caught.
Yeah, that's a good point. So, okay. Well, speaking of love and marriage and not fornicating outside of the bonds of holy matrimony.
Can we say fornicating, Chris?
Yeah, it's a good word.
Okay, just checking.
It's a good word. It's a good word. I don't mean
it's a real.
I don't mean like a.
It's a real good word.
I don't mean like a super good word, but it's a. So speaking of love and the bonds of holy matrimony, let's get a quick word from our sponsor, Bridal Connection.
Bridal Connection at Stone Oak will help you find your perfect dress for your perfect day. Consistently voted bridal favorite by San Antonio Weddings Magazine, Bridal Connection offers amazing high-end designs without high-end pricing. Located on the 1604 Access Road between Highway 281 and Stone Oak or online at bridalconnectionsa.com. Call 210-967-4696 to set your appointment today. Bridal Connection at Stone Oak, your perfect dress for your perfect day. 967-4696.
All right. Thank you, Bridal Connection. So, Mike, you've
yes,
you've been a police officer.
Yes.
What is one of the weirdest busts you've ever had? Hey, and I'm not talking about the ladies. I'm talking about
when I was in Hondo, I was still in training, and another officer called us. It was about 3:00 in the morning.
Okay.
To meet him out in the city park just north of Hondo proper.
That just sounds.
We get up there.
Meet me at the park in the morning, bro.
We sneak up on this truck, and there is a man who's completely naked.
What?
Okay. And he's hashtagging me to himself, and he's got a 3-foot stack of adult magazines.
A stack of magazines.
And we're like,
it's like he's on a date with his magazines.
And we're like, what are you doing? He's like, please don't tell my mom.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny, dude.
Get your clothes on and get out of here.
And how long do you plan to?
Because you didn't have the. You just did a sound effect.
Okay. How long do you plan to be there if you have a stack of magazines?
He's a planner. He's always prepared.
He's like on a picnic, dude. I mean, dude, that
was one of the.
A stack. That just makes me laugh. I just see his whole
because it was a legitimate.
I literally see a stack of magazines in his passenger side seat with a wig sitting on top of them.
It was past the window, bottom of the window sill, and it was just kind of like, dude.
That is hilarious. He took it out on a date. At least he's taking his
It's like,
magazines out for a nice time.
If you're going to do it at your mom's house, just be quiet. I just wondered if he's like, oh, hey.
So did y'all let him go? Or
Oh, yeah, we cut him loose.
Give him a ticket?
We let him go along his way.
God, that is, yeah. Because
I don't think we gave him a ticket.
You're like, we don't want to.
You know why? Because it was just one of those kind of like, dude,
just
get a girlfriend.
Right. And we don't want to write up this report. I
was like, oh, shake my hand. No, thank you.
No, thanks. Thanks, officer. We'll just wave.
Let's just kick boots.
Dude, I remember I used to work at a pawn shop. And
we need to sit down and figure out where we've both worked, because I think we've got all of the crazy jobs covered between the two of us.
Oh yeah, I just I've done just about everything, and I've had a lot of jobs. No.
Nice.
So now I worked at a pawn shop, and this one pawn shop I was at, it was in like my old neighborhood where I went to school, and so one
was
time,
that Brack?
And no, this is when I went to John Jay.
Okay,
this is I went to Brack for 2 years, I went to John Jay for 2 years, and this was across from John Jay. There's a pawn shop there, and this guy walks in that I used to go to school with, and it's like, hey man, how's it going? Hey, and this guy apparently he had been like really just doing a lot of drugs, because he was kind of spacey, dude. And so he's like, so how's it been going, bro? I go, good. He's like, what you been up to? And I said, well, I got married, got kids now, I'm living out. I told him the whole story there real quick, and as soon as I was done, he's just still staring at me kind of blank, and he goes, so what you been up to, man? I'm like, oh my God, like I just said everything.
You're like, okay.
So then I just go, nothing much, man. I wasn't going to repeat myself. So anyways, I go, so what can I help you with, bro? He goes, I just want to see what I could get for this. And he reaches down, picks up a big old bag of porn, and just boom, pops it down on the table. On the counter.
You're like, syphilis.
And I said, dude, you can't hawk porn. He's like, why not? He goes, you know how much these things are, like per tape? Like he starts giving me the
this one here is $19.99.
Retail value. I was just like, dude, I said, I'm sorry, dude. I said,
MSRP is $22.99.
I'm like, but they're used, they're half. So I was like, we cannot take your porn, bro. It was so funny. It is like,
and then you're like, meet me in the back.
Right. I didn't say I couldn't take your porn. I just said as a company. Yeah. So you're like weighing it like gold, So no, it was crazy. And another time, matter of fact, in that same pawn shop, I guess because someone did, pawn some regular movies, but on one of them they had taped over some stuff. And so what they would do is a lot of times, they have all the TVs, you've probably seen all the TVs are on, and it's hooked up to like one VCR. At the time we were using VCRs. So one VCR.
Someone pops in, Hunt for Red October.
One Betamax. Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
But it's not the Hunt for Red
October. It was a hunt for something else. And one hunt for getting over. And so, so there's like, it was just like a cartoon or something on. And this is like a Saturday, super busy, place is packed. All of a sudden, all the screens click to this porn scene.
Nice.
Of this. Oh, not nice. This is like nice.
Rome is like the most rowdy possible thing that could ever be put on film was on the screens with little children going, Mama, why is he hurting her?
Right. What did she do to make him so mad? So, dude, it was like, yeah, man, it was like this hardcore scene. And I had a manager at the time who she was a big girl. She leaped over the I was impressed. Can't say I was impressed.
Was it leapt or leaped?
And leptided.
She leptided?
She leprosied. Over
her whole leg fell off.
She jumped over the freaking counter so fast. It was like, no, like slow motion flying to that VCR, man. Just no. And then like she was trying to stop it and like basically like just paused it. Like she was so panicked. Like but it just paused it. So now it's just like
just huge phallus.
Mid action. The Leaning Tower of Pisa.
And someone was like, that's all fake.
Dude, it was
like, that's CGI.
It was right. Exactly right. Yeah, exactly right. Photoshop. There wasn't even Photoshop yet. It's Photoshop. So, dude, but it was crazy, man. I was just like, and then the customers got mad at us, like we did on purpose. Like, why would you put that on? We didn't do that.
Well, you looked at the TV, didn't you? Did you want this one or not?
Right. As you can see, the clarity is amazing. Right. Oh my God. So anyway, I don't know.
You're missing all these sound effects with your ears out.
Okay, I need to put these in then. Chris is having a good old time.
Chris is having a good time.
Right now
he's using all of Sean Rima's.
Now there's going to be.
That would be from Kingpin.
I was thinking. I was thinking. Like now they're putting my earbuds in. Like Sean's. Yeah, I mean that Chris is gonna have nothing, and all of a sudden he just. That's the first one I hear. Nice. Yeah, that one too.
Thank you for listening to the last ever
right.
Saturday Night Super Show.
Oh my gosh, we're so sorry.
FCC will take us off for next week.
You know that goat sound effect brings up another story, but I just can't share it.
That's the second time you've mentioned the goat story.
We'll have to talk about this offline. Because it's an incredible story, and it's horrible. It's horrible.
I've been watching a lot of old movies lately.
Like what?
I just saw Eagle Eye for the first time.
Book of Eli?
Eagle Eye.
Eagle Eye.
With, who's the dude? Chris, crazy guy from Transformers.
Fighter pilots?
No.
What is this? What is it? I remember that name. I just remember what it was.
There's like a terrorist act where they're going to try to kill the president. And he's being directed by a voice over the phone. Like, go left.
Maybe I don't know what that is. That sounds like a good plot. You know, I've been watching.
Good. It was a lot better than I. You know, people are like, "Oh, it's the greatest ever." I'm like, yeah, is it really? Because I'm so skeptical when people are like, "It's the greatest ever." It's actually pretty good, decent.
People say it too much. About everything. They do. It's the best. That's the best. Oh, this is the best. It's like everything.
There was a movie. Oh, you know what movie I can't. I don't. It's not that I can't stand it. It just kind of irks me. Is No Country for Old Men.
I love that movie, dude. How can you not like
you know
that
what?
movie?
No. It was better in the 70s. That's all I'm saying. It was total rehash.
Okay, so on that. So I've been trying to watch more movies lately. I've told myself 2019 is my year of just watching movies. And so, but the other day I caught The Champ. The first one.
With Ricky Schroeder?
No, you're seeing the one with Ricky Schroeder.
From the 40s.
Right. The black and white one.
With, what was his name?
I forget his name, but the kid was a good little actor. I forget the name, but yeah.
Jackie Coogan?
And,
Jackie Coogan's grandfather.
Maybe so. So yeah. And so, for anybody who's never seen The Champ, I don't know if they have it out on Netflix or anything like that, but you need to see it. When I was a kid and I saw The Champ, I couldn't stop crying. Like, we went to eat afterwards, and like I suddenly still burst out crying.
The server's like, son, are you okay?
They thought something wrong with me.
Twice if they hit you too much.
It was almost like back to my stepdad thing where I was just in this shock that I couldn't break out of, and I'm trying to eat fries and Champ, I want Champ back. I want the Champ back. And so, anyway, so I saw the old one, the original, and I was like, I don't know. But I started watching, dude, it's so good. And again, the ending and everything, it's the same kind of thing, man. I'm like, I'm there crying again, dude. I'm there crying again.
There's nothing wrong with that.
And nothing wrong with that. Man, I have to cry. Especially a movie like that. Like, you know, for those who don't know about The Champ.
My wife
has
an issue that every time I watch Armageddon, and this is a spoiler for anyone who's never seen Armageddon, every time I watch Armageddon and Chick's ex-wife and little boy are watching because they're getting ready, they're doing the whole hero's walk with the space shuttles.
Right.
And he goes, Mom, that salesman's on TV. And she says, that's no salesman. That's your daddy. I cry, dude, every time. Even the first time I saw the movie, I had no kids. Was nowhere near to having kids, but I just, oh man, that's just kids, you know. And I still cry about it. I'm always like, you're such a wuss. I was like, I'll be a wuss all day long because that is awesome.
No, for real. That's what I'm saying. Like for me, when I saw The Champ, I mean, my dad was still alive and I hadn't had kids, but man, that part just tore me up, you know. And then I do the same thing on Apollo 13 when she says, I
haven't seen it. I know.
Of all people.
Not that I don't want to. I just never gotten around to it.
Oh, man. I can't even have this conversation then with you. Anyway, there's a part where they ask her about, how she feels. Like, they're kind of alluding that your husband's going to die.
You ruined it. You ruined it for me.
And this is one little part. But she tells him, you can ask him when he gets home. He'll be home on Wednesday or whatever. Blah, blah, blah. Like, she's that sure he's going to make it back. That part, for some reason, gets me, like, every time. Like, she's like, you can ask him when he gets home.
Blind faith.
Yeah, dude. So anyway, dude, you guys see Apollo 13?
I will. Actually, it's coming to the theaters pretty soon.
Is it?
Yeah, retread. What do you want to call it? Retro?
Retread.
Retread. Rescreening.
So I've been trying to watch more movies. I saw, because of the Oscars, I was trying to watch some of these. I'm trying to see. I still haven't seen Bohemian Rhapsody. I'm trying to see it before it leaves the theater.
Have you seen Ready Player One?
No.
You need to.
I need to.
You'll
see
dig
that.
it. It's so about the 80s and 90s that you'll dig it.
That's way before my time.
Yeah, whatever, Grandpa.
No, I need to see the Ready Player One as Bohemian Rhapsody. What we did see, which my son pulled up on the YouTube. He has a YouTube where you pay for YouTube now. Like, wasn't YouTube free?
Oh, YouTube Red, but
I guess so. And they were showing the animated Spider-Man one.
Oh yeah,
the one where he's
Spider-Verse.
in like, the Spider-Verse thing. And so I'm watching this, and I'm just being an old man watching this thing because I'm like, why is there 4 Spider-Man?
Back in my day,
right?
We only had one Spider-Man. We loved it,
and he was reliable. Showed up when you needed him, went home when you were done. Like just
the only time you couldn't run him when Uncle Ben died. Other than that, he was all right.
That's what I'm saying here. I'm questioning like everything through this movie, and my kids are getting pissed. Like, can you just watch the movie?
My 5 and 6 year old. I'm sorry. Yes, 5 and 6 year old. The 5-year-old, I showed her an old Wonder Woman episode, and she would do the spin,
right,
like Diana Prince
Wonder
did.
Woman! Yeah,
for the longest time. Then I showed the 6-year-old an old school Red Brown Captain America episode.
Okay,
or the movie rather. Now he insists that Captain America has to ride his motorcycle everywhere.
Oh man, that's because he used to. Yeah,
yeah, and it's one of those like, I'm glad that they are into old stuff.
Right.
I walk in, they're watching Tom and Jerry.
Oh yeah. No, my kids
and then
too.
He came in the other room with a remote in hand saying, how do you spell Scooby again? And I was like, yes, the one was Scooby-Doo.
Oh no, I love that. Yeah, my kids do. They've got a lot of the old cartoons. Because I had a lot of old cartoons, the old cartoons on like VHS. We bought the classic cartoons.
Beta.
Right, and I still had I would make them watch that, and so they'd watch that. My kids are like into Golden Girls. They like to watch, the Jeffersons and all this stuff, and so I like that. Now they're running around,
one of my regrets
using horrible words, but
here in San Antonio was Sherman Hemsley was doing a show at the
yes.
I'm trying to think. It's over
I'm about to get very upset. Yes.
St. Mary's.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
I can't think of the name.
He
of
was
the
in
theater.
the play.
Not Josephine. Not the Josephine.
They do it at the Carver.
No. It was the one right off of St. Mary's and not Jones. Anyway, I heard he was doing the show.
Right.
I was going to go wait for him to come out the back door just to talk to him for a minute.
Right.
Changed my mind because I felt it was too stalkerish.
Right.
He dies.
Oh, yeah.
I talked to somebody who had met him multiple times. They're like, dude, you should have gone. He would have dug it so much.
No.
And I'm like, oh, man.
I know. The same thing happened to me when he was in town for that. So we had him on Great Day SA. And I wasn't going to be in studio that day. And I said, I should go in just to meet him. And then I woke up a little late, and I'd have been rushing. And, and I live far from the studio. And I was like, I just kind of blew it off. And then he died. And everybody's like, he was the nicest guy. And, he did his little George Jefferson dance.
He used to shop his own groceries in El Paso where he lived.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And I was like, so I regret it to this day. So, yeah. So I get what you're saying. And I was just like, oh, my gosh. You got to be, you just never know, dude. You never know. But there's so many people that I wish I'd been able to meet. I never got a chance to meet, And I guess it's wrong that
George
it bothers me that I just didn't get to meet him. Like,
Because you feel like you're special.
Because I feel like I'm special. Right, exactly. Aren't I special? Mama always said I was special. So, Leonard Cohen. I love Leonard Cohen. For those of you who aren't familiar with Leonard Cohen, which you should be. Hallelujah.
Songwriter.
So, he passed away, and I never got a chance to see him. And a friend of mine who's a lot younger than me, she loves to tell me about how her dad took her to see him, just like a couple years before he died, and like she really didn't know who he was, and she was like, "Oh, we were like right up front. And he played forever." And
he wouldn't shut up.
Right?
Like,
yeah, right.
I should punch you right
now.
Yeah,
right. He wanted us to go to dinner with him, but I was like, I don't know this guy. Like, it's like she's telling me the stories. I'm just like, it's just killing me. I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to just.
I guess I can't tell the story until he dies, but there was a pretty well-known comedian.
Jason Priestley?
No, it was not Jason. It was Lou Perry. That whenever he would come into town, he'd hit up the strip clubs. Mm-hmm. And I ended up driving around quite a bit in the cab. And one night, I dropped him off at a party of the manager of one of the strip clubs. Mm-hmm. And he goes, I'll call you in about 3 or 4 hours. which would have been like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
All right, cool. I'm going to go to work. 20 minutes later, maybe 45 minutes later, he texts, "Where are you?" And I'm like,
I'm not your woman.
I'm about 25 minutes away. He goes, "I need you here in 10." I was like, "What?" He goes, "I need you here now." And I'm like, "Uh-oh." So I booked it over there. I'm speeding the whole way. And I get there. He comes running out. He goes, "Get turned around. Open up the door."
This story sounds a little sexy.
So and this is in Windcrest, okay?
I need you, Mike. I need you now.
This is in Windcrest. So I go up the block a little bit, flip it. I have my side van door open.
Your van?
Yeah, the taxi van. Yeah.
Scooby-Doo?
So, in the Mystery Machine. So he comes running out like Indiana Jones at the beginning of Raiders of the Lost Ark, you know. Start the car!
All these natives chasing him.
Naked strippers are chasing him.
What?
Yes. And there's a couple managers are coming out like, "Yo, you owe us money." And he is
What?
diving into my van and yelling, "Go, go, go, go." I punch it. We're doing 60 in residential area of Windcrest.
And Windcrest, that's the worst.
With the door open.
Dude.
Luckily, he didn't run into any cops.
Looks like you kidnapped the naked guy.
Hit 35 and gone.
What?
Well, what happened was he showed up. His thing was, "I'm going to give me some drinks."
Yeah, hang out.
They took his wallet. They were hiding it from him
Why?
because they wanted his money.
That's so shady. You think you're getting invited to a stripper party, you're just going to a stripper party.
Right. So when he found it, he saw it behind a couch where they had hid. That's when he called me. And
He
so
grabbed it
He
and
came. He's
jetted
like, "Hey, I just got to tell my driver real quick." Came out, talked to me, went in. As I'm turning around, he's in there, walking over to his wallet, grabs it, yoinks, and just runs.
Yoinks. So you're telling me
And I can't. I'll tell you off the air.
you
who it
can't
is.
trust strippers?
Or managers.
Dude, that's
But
insane.
It was, even with all the excitement of doing different stuff in law enforcement, that was pretty fun.
So imagine getting pulled over and him having to explain that story. Because real quick, we only got a couple minutes here, but you know that was it the Patriots owner that got busted in the massage parlor? You know, with the,
Cheap.
You know, the levy long time, whatever. So anyway, there was a one guy who got busted in this whole sting. Who they went to his house, they arrested him, they did the whole 9 yards because on video surveillance they had him getting in his car and blah blah, blah coming out of the massage parlor after having this thing. Point is, they had the wrong guy.
Oh my!
It later
Lawsuit.
was it later
Big time
showed there was the
lawsuit.
wrong guy. But dude, imagine they put his face out on the internet. They put all this stuff that they busted him. You know, he's got a wife, he's got kids, he's got all this. He's like, I had to explain to my kids, like, no, this wasn't me. And sure enough, it was the wrong guy, dude. Isn't that crazy?
It'd be like, "Go ahead and make it out to the Ferrari dealership."
Right. Yeah. But I caught it on camera. Wasn't me. So, dude. So now,
crazy.
that's going to be the story every time.
Okay, I'll tell you who it is right now. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. I want to know. So we'll get off camera. Maybe we'll just comment on it somewhere.
He is on a TV show on primetime right now, by the way.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait. I can't wait to find this out. So, okay, everybody. Well, this has been a lot of fun, Mike. Our caller didn't make it. Something came up in case nobody could tell. So
We hope he's okay.
So we'll try to get him on next week. So hope everybody has a great weekend. Please share our video. Tell you what, share the video. We're going to put you guys in the drawing for some Tito swag. Do that. For those of you who are listening, go to our Facebook Live. You can share this video, and we'll get you some cool Tito swag. And hope everybody has a great weekend. Love each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart. And God bless.
Hashtag me too.
Hashtag me too. So, all right. Love you guys. Have a great weekend. Be safe. Don't drink and drive. Mike and your